Hello, I'm Kyle Bradshaw from Nelson-Rigg, and today we're talking about the Commuter tail bag. This bag comes in 3 different sizes. We have the Lite, we have the Sport, and we have the Touring. Now these bags are going to range in size from 11 liters here with the Lite up to 33 liters for the Touring version in its expanded form. All 3 of these bags have expansion, and we'll get into that here in just a minute. 3 of the most popular things about our Commuter line of tail bags is the fact that they can attach to any rear pillion seat or rack. The second most popular feature is the fact that they are quick release. You can easily remove these from your motorcycle and carry them into wherever the journey takes you. And the third favorite thing that people like about these tail bags is the fact that they hold their shape when empty. Made of our Ultra Max material, these bags are not going to fade and they have a lifetime warranty. In addition to the Ultra Max material, they're also made of an EVA carbon fiber-like material. That's going to allow these bags to look beautiful for the duration that they're on your motorcycle. Now, while these 2 materials are inherently waterproof by themselves, these are stitched bags and therefore they are water resistant. However, all of these bags do come with a 100% waterproof rain cover. Now, we mentioned expansion just a little bit earlier. Our rain cover also has the same expansion, so you have a nice form-fitting look with your rain cover on these bags, whether they're in their standard form like you see here or whether they're expanded. Another feature that our customers really like when we get feedback is the fact that we have reflective piping here around the lid as well as on the handle. This allows these tail bags to add extra visibility to the back of your bike during low light or nighttime situations. All 3 of these tail bags have identical features when we look at the outside and the inside of the bag. The only actual difference is going to be the size and capacity of each of the bags. And that's going to increase your capacities to 15, 22, and 33 liters a year. The Commuter Lite here is going to measure 11 inches by 10 inches by 6.5 inches. The Commuter Sport's going to come in at 13 by 11 by 7. And the Commuter Touring, being the largest bag here on the table, is going to come in at 13 by 12 by 9. Now, in their standard non-expanded forms that we see here on the table in front of me, we have just about 11 liters here for the Lite version, 16 liters for the Sport, and 24 liters here for the Touring model. Now we've got about 8.5 inches over here on the Lite, we've got about 9.5 inches over here on the Sport, and the Touring version is going to come in at just about 12 inches in height. The Lite tail bag is going to get to almost the same capacity as the Sport bag in its compressed form at just over 15 liters. Now the Commuter Sport over here in its expanded form is going to be almost the same size as this Touring version in its collapsed form. This was 24 liters, expanded. The Sport is going to carry 22. Now the largest tail bag on the table, the Commuter Touring tail bag. This is a fan favorite because it fits a full face helmet when expanded. This is a huge benefit that many of our consumers like. Now this bag in its expanded form is going to hold just over 33 liters of gear. Now when it comes to the features and benefits that we're going to find on the outside of the bag, the first thing we're going to see is the quick release buckles. In addition to being quick release, we also have rivets at all 4 corners, making sure you have a super secure connection. The base of the tail bag is made of our anti-marring non-slip material. This is going to make sure the bag stays securely in place once you have it properly strapped down. Another great feature of these bags are the heavy-duty reverse coil lockable zippers. The zippers open all the way up to the rear corners of the bag. This allows the lid of the bag to go completely open so you have full access to your storage compartment. In addition to keeping dust and dirt out, these zippers are also lockable. This allows you to use any standard luggage lock or this lock right here that we have for sale as an accessory on our website. Another feature is going to be the retractable reflective handle. This is going to be great when you get off the motorcycle. You've got a nice carry handle right here that's going to allow you to carry these bags wherever you happen to go. And then when you get back on the bike, it simply retracts back into place and gives you a nice sleek look on your motorcycle. Now, in addition to the 4 mounting straps that this bag comes with, it also comes with a shoulder strap. And on the back of the bag here, you're going to find a nice D-ring. That D-ring is going to allow you to pass the shoulder strap through the D-ring and carry this tail bag as a backpack when you get to your destination. Now, to demonstrate that fact, I've pulled out the shoulder strap and we're going to connect it to this bag. Again, it has the same matching quick release buckles that the mounting straps have. And this is going to allow you to take this bag and now throw it over your shoulder. Now that we have our shoulder strap installed, let's transform this into a backpack. We're simply going to take one of our quick releases out. We're going to slide it through the D-ring right here and connect it into the other quick release buckle. Now that we have both of our quick release buckles connected running through the D-ring, you can see that we have a nice backpack strap configuration here. Boom! And there you have it. Take a look. We have the Commuter tail bag backpack installed. I can now take my helmet or whatever gear that I took with me on my back, not have to carry it in my hands. This is a great feature. And of course, the last feature that we've talked about a lot, but we really haven't mentioned specifically, is going to be the expansion zipper. This expansion zipper is going to allow you to be able to unzip all the way around the bag in order to get the extra space and storage that you need. Now moving to the inside of the bag, we're going to find a nice light gray interior. Now I personally love the light interior because the contents that I put inside here don't disappear into a dark abyss. You're also going to find all of the mounting straps that the bag comes with, and brand new for this year, we're going to start including these S-hooks. We'll get to that here in just a minute. When it comes to the included straps, we're going to have the 4 straps that you see attached to the outside of the bag. 4 individual straps that you can girth hitch to any hard part of your motorcycle, or you can attach underneath the seat for a nice clean installation. And this here is going to be the shoulder strap that I briefly mentioned earlier. Mounting straps aside, let's take a look at the base of this bag. You're going to notice 2 X straps. These X straps are extremely important for securing your contents down to the base or the bottom of the bag. If you have a heavy item and you hit a rough road, they can bounce around and jump around inside the bag. With these X straps, you're simply going to set your contents into the base of the bag, secure the X straps over the top, and that's going to keep your gear from bouncing around as you are riding down the road. 3 more things on the inside of this bag. We're going to find a nice mesh pocket here at the top of the bag. This is where I like to keep my rain cover, stows away nice and perfectly. And up here at the top, we have 2 slots for pens or pencils. I like to keep a pencil, tire pressure gauge in one, and an actual writing utensil in the other. Now when it comes to installation of any of these 3 tail bags, it's super simple. You're going to have 4 of these girth hitch straps. Girth hitch meaning we're going to have a looped end over here that you pass the buckle through around a hard part, and then you're going to pull tight. That's going to give you a super secure installation of the strap. It's going to be non-marking. You can go around anything that's hard. Now, if you're going to a rack, that's a great way to do it. Now, when it comes to mounting underneath a seat, like we have here on this Kawasaki Ninja rear pillion, you can actually girth hitch to a hard part underneath the pillion seat. Lots of motorcycles have provisions for that. If there are no provisions, you can actually girth hitch these 2 straps together. So instead of going to a hard part of your motorcycle, what you would do is you would take 2 of these straps and you would run one of the buckles through one of the loops, and then you'd run the buckle through its own loop and pull tight. That's going to give you a nice solid girth hitch knot that you're then going to put underneath the seat, pull the straps tight, and you're ready to roll. Now this knot, while super secure, can be a little bit cumbersome on some of the very tight clearance pillion seats that are out there. Some people have a problem with that knot, and we have 2 different solutions for you. Beginning this year, we're going to start including this S-hook. This S-hook allows you to take each end of your girth hitch straps and slide them right into the S-hook, and that's going to provide you a super strong connection that's flat and is going to completely eliminate any bunching or binding that you might have under the seat. Now let me flip the seat over here real quick, and you can see the girth hitch version is right here at the bottom. Now, if you have a narrow pillion seat and you don't want that much material underneath, I have another trick for you. Now that trick is going to be to remove the buckle off of one end of one of your straps. You're then going to take that and transfer it to the looped end of one of your straps, and that is going to give you a single piece of webbing with 2 buckles, one on each end. Now this is only going to work if you have a short distance that's less than, say, 24 inches to go to, because that's about how long each of the straps are. If you have that distance, then you can use this single strap setup. As you can see, there are lots of different ways that you can attach these straps underneath the pillion seat of your motorcycle to get that perfect fit. Now that we've got the commuter tail bag mounted to the bottom of our passenger pillion, we're simply going to come over here to the tail section of the motorcycle and slide it into place. It's just that easy to get a commuter tail bag mounted to the pillion of your motorcycle. Now, a premium feature of our commuter tail bag series is the fact that they are quick release. You can very easily hit the 4 quick release buckles and remove the bag from your motorcycle. And of course, when you come back to your motorcycle, your straps are in exactly the same spot that you left them. So mounting is even easier than it was the very first time. We're simply going to set the bag in place and make all 4 of the connections. Now, as you can see here, we have a nice securely mounted tail bag to the back of this Kawasaki. Now, I know that some of you love the idea of having the tail bag on there when you need it, but there's going to be quick trips you're going to want to make where you're going to want the bike super stealthy, and you're not going to want the tail bag on the motorcycle, but you're not going to want to have to remove the mounting straps from the bike either. We've listened to that feedback and we've come up with a unique solution. And what we have here are the optional Commuter Series female buckle connectors. This is going to allow you to bridge the gap between these 2 straps when the tail bag is removed. You're simply going to take your 2 female connecting buckles and snap them into place. They're going to want to make sure you have some nice tension on them to make sure that the S hook, if you're using the S hook under the seat, is properly tensioned. And just like that, you've created tie-down straps for you to use to secure anything you want to the tail end of your motorcycle when you're not using your commuter tail bag. And then when the need comes to use the tail bag, you simply remove these 2 female connectors, set your tail bag back in place, and you're back in business. And there you have it, folks, the detailed breakdown and installation of our Commuter Lite, Commuter Sport, and Commuter Touring tail bags. If you've got any questions about the installation or the features and benefits of any of these bags, please leave a comment down below or contact us at Nelson-Rigg and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and ride safe out there.